What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and I am all the way in Belgium with the one and only, actually, the number one YouTube reaction channel from Belgium is this guy right here, Anthony Ray. Welcome to the channel, man.
What is going down, world? Just turned 30, so 30s. And thank you very much for the introduction. And I gotta double check the statistics on that because I think it was, but I'm not gonna be mentioning that every song.
Hey man, he can be humble if he won't, but yo, I just let it be known, man. That's the one thing I learned: give people their flowers while they're here.
Thank you.
But yeah, man, welcome to the show. So I think this is a blind reaction. Have you heard anything from Fleetwood Mac before?
Nope.
That's insane, bro. So I'm going to bring you to, we're going to start. So I had the homie from the Netherlands and we reacted to Dreams. Typically, I would put him in front of that first, but we're going to do the chain today.
Why this one first?
We're doing, just because I don't want to do the same thing. Like I'm in a vibe.
I want to do the good, you know.
This is what we'll do.
The best one.
You guys, he has a classics channel. He'll react to Fleetwood Mac Dreams over there. If you want to see that reaction, go over there. But this is his first time introduction to Fleetwood Mac, and the reason I think this is kind of cool, just a behind the scenes, this is the only song, so this is their biggest album, Rumors. Okay, we're reacting to Rumors. I think it sold like 40 million copies plus. 40 million, bro. Do you see what I'm saying?
When was this?
Damn, I forget.
Because that matters too.
Yeah. I could look up dates. I think it's 70s. It's like right before the 80s.
Okay.
Like it's like mid 70s type of thing.
That's big because that's only vinyls.
Well, there's no shit. That's a great question.
70s is vinyl.
Cassettes and shit. Like it's so weird that we're in the digital era, bro.
Yeah.
It means so much more to sell records back then, regardless. Of course. What you're saying is 100%.
That's also the only way you could acquire it.
Yes, real sales, not fake bot farms.
Not
playing
iTunes,
your music,
iTunes and stuff like.
Yeah, that shit's fake. A lot of it's fake.
Man, I see artists posting it like, "Yo, I went #1 on iTunes." I'm like, so.
Yeah, no,
it's still like accomplishment, but it doesn't. You know, physical sales like that was.
It's a huge deal. So 40 million of this album, Rumors.
That's crazy.
So
on one album.
The reason I think this is special, because this is something I learned on the road, like, you know, doing a bunch of reactions, reading the comments. This song is the only song on this album that sold 40 million copies that all 5 members of the band are accredited for giving a piece of it.
Okay.
Now, going into this is what makes it fun too. I don't know if I should say this later.
Later.
Let's go in blind because this is his first time reaction. He never heard Fleetwood Mac before. I think this is a good one because of that. We have all 5 involved. That's not the case for Dreams, one of their biggest songs of all time.
And the title is The Chain.
Yes.
So they're all chained together.
Hey man, let's see.
I don't know, man. Start thinking already.
If you guys are here for a reaction, like, share, comment, subscribe. Yo man, if you want to support the original content on this channel, there's a bunch. However, you know, I have another channel where I do focus on commentary. It's Pegasus versus the World. You could check that out. But over here is where we do all the music and the music reactions. There is a link in the description to our membership that gives you early access to these reactions. And there's a huge catalog that hasn't been released to the public yet. You can have some fun in there. No obligation. Don't want people to feel left out. Eventually, everything in there will be released to the public. Just thank you guys for your support. Huge shout out to all the members. And I really mean that, man. I just got like 20 takedown notices from UMG trying to put strikes on my channel, a bunch of crazy stuff. So you guys don't realize how much and how far your support goes. So that's a sincere thank you. That happened while I was out here in Belgium. So it means a lot to me, you guys, you know. But let's keep the train rolling. I always thought this was an American band, Fleetwood Mac. This is
American.
This is a British American hybrid. Like a lot of the instrumentation is done by the British, but the Americans are the lead. Like Stevie Nicks, she's American. And I think Lindsey Buckingham's American. I don't know if Christy is too, or is it Christine? But yeah, but anyway, I don't want to confuse you. Let's just vibe out to the track. This is your first introduction. You know what I'm saying? Get your wet wipes. Let's go.
That name rings a bell, man. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We've been talking so much. Let's get it.
How are you feeling about this so far?
I'm loving it.
You effing with it?
I'm loving this style. That's it. So I have a thing for female vocalists, like a thing.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, man. Something about a beautiful female voice on rock, blues, soul, alternative, hard rock, whatever, man. Like I had such a big crush on Paramore, Hayley Williams, when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Oh my days. Krezip, that lady. Do you know Krezip? Is it?
I haven't heard Krezip.
And if I could, I would stay. And if I'm not in the way. You don't know Krezip? I think they're from the Netherlands. I once met them in a record store, I think in Spain. This is crazy. I met Krezip in a record store in Spain with my dad.
That's crazy.
My dad took me to Spain, and he's such a big music head. Like, you guys don't know. He had a wall of cassettes. I'm not joking. There's like 3,000-4,000 cassettes on that rack on the wall, and then he had another wall full of CDs. He mounted it, thousands of CDs, and then he had a vinyl collection. Bruh, this is where I have like my musical influence. My dad.
My dad had a gang of records when I was young. That's interesting.
This is fire. This the harmonies, they're kind of intertwined. The male lead vocalist and the female lead vocalist. You say what's her name?
Stevie Nicks.
Bro, the whole time I'm like, you mentioned it in the beginning. I'm like, Stevie Nicks, why does that ring a bell? She's the lady who did the something about Edge of 17 or Edge by 17.
That's her. She's the lead here. That's her solo career.
I rock with that song. That song is fire.
Bro, you're kind of getting pause. I'm getting goosebumps because this song is amazing. Okay, let me give you a behind the scenes. So they're all accredited. This is the only song accredited. All of the band, all 5 members, putting a piece in. So that's why we're hearing this like togetherness. Ironically, the song is called The Chain. But check this out. The thing that kind of one of the things that freaks me out about this song. This song is like a Frankenstein. This song came together from jam sessions, random ideas. It's not like, bro, I got this ill song. And this is one of their biggest songs. Just, I don't know how to explain it because I'm not like but this came from fragments of ideas, songs, and jam sessions. They created this. And this reminds me of some Wild West shit too.
See, I like that. Oh yeah. Like
it's like you're like going like, yo, let's get it. We're in the on a horse, cowboy shit, bro.
Yep. And it's the, what do you call that instrument where you clap it? And it has these little.
Oh, a tambourine.
Tambourine. I'm not hearing that here.
I believe so.
So, hold up. Okay, let me talk about the meaning of the song because I always try to find the meaning in the song. So it's about the chain. I'm constantly hearing, and if you don't love me now, then you will never love me. Or what did it say?
I don't know the right offhand, but never love me again.
I can still. I forgot what it was exactly. I will hear it in a second. So what I'm thinking it's about is, so it's either you could, this is the thing. You could have it, the viewer's interpretation, my interpretation, your interpretation could be different, but could still be right if it's applicable to your own life. Like, it doesn't matter if it's exactly what the artist intended. Sometimes the artists are like, it's open to the viewers.
Yeah.
But they have something in mind and they won't even share what it is.
Yeah.
Right? I'm thinking it could be 2 things. One, if you don't love me now, you'll never love me. The chain, a committed relationship, a marriage, and you drift apart. That. And the other thing I'm thinking about is the band together. Like, they are talking to each other because literally we just did the Beatles and they disbanded. So that's in my mind. Like, maybe this is about that too.
Bro, so this is wild you said that because you touched on something that I just totally spaced out. I believe on this record, Stevie Nicks, one of the lead vocalists, was dating another vocalist in the group, Lindsey Buckingham. That's a man, just so you know, because I know the name Lindsey. But Lindsey Buckingham, I believe he's like the lead guitarist and he's a vocalist in the group.
Okay.
And they were dating at the time.
Yeah.
And so this song, in my opinion, so my interpretation is, yes, it's about love, betrayal, boom, baye. You know what I'm saying? So I absolutely hear that in there as well. And I think art imitates life, life imitates art. This is like a quote. And when we think about that quote, art imitates life, life imitates art, I think that's what we got here. We have a band that's together. This is their biggest album. All of them took a piece in writing this. I think at the time, maybe Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks were dating. So there's a lot here. And I'm going to tell you this. I got goosebumps, and I don't know what you want to do. I'm just going to keep it a buck, bro. I think because you said how much you love female vocalists, that means you have to hear Dreams. I'm just like, let's just keep filming and go into Dreams after this. And you could put it on your channel. Like, I don't care. But you have to hear that. It's
our videos.
Yeah.
We can share.
Pause.
Yeah. Hold up.
Just hearing your conviction and the fact you heard Edge of 17 before Dreams is actually freaking me out right now. And I picked this because I reacted to Dreams with Esh Plume, but I'm like, nah, you got to hear that, bro. You have to right now after we get through this.
So the thing is, right, it's about 11:30 at noon, right? He's a guest in Belgium, and I just want to bring him sightseeing and show him places. We got castles here, we got cathedrals here. You know, Belgian architecture is there's a lot of history in just the streets of Antwerp city. It's actually beautiful. It's got Gothic, it's called, or Goth or something, Baroque type of architecture. And for him as an American to see all of this, you said America was a baby civilization and stuff.
Yeah,
a lot of new
infant civilization.
So we've got so many old
infrastructure
buildings.
And architecture is more modern.
The Central Station was built in 1905, I think.
Yeah,
and it's still there.
Yeah, it's the Central Station.
And you remember when you walked in there, you're like, this is crazy how it looks. And I grew up here, so it's normal to me.
Yeah,
but you saying that, I'm like, yeah, this is absolutely insane. The Central Station is, even Joe from the Netherlands said, this is the biggest station I've ever been in my life.
Yeah.
That's why it's called Central Station.
Yeah.
And to me, it's normal. So I want to show him more, but it's up to him. If he wants to go sightseeing, we end the recording, we go.
Yeah.
But if you're like, let's record, I'm down for anything.
We're rocking with Dreams.
Let's go, man. I want to hear Dreams. I want to hear more Fleetwood
We're going to
Mac.
do both because I get to see European history in real time with you, and right now we're going through music history. So we'll get there, man. We'll get there. Today's my last day here too, y'all. I'm gonna get my wife some Belgian chocolate, baby.
And every day we put in work for the videos.
I'm American chocolate, but still, she need a little Belgian chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, okay, back to the chains, y'all. Damn these chains. Damn these chains.
Let's go.
Dirty.
Ten out of 10. 10 out of 10. And that soulful solo, that was soul. That was passion in that solo. Man, had me squinting my eyes like this going,
The end went from country shit to rock, bro.
I love this song. I need to hear more Fleetwood Mac. I want to hear more Fleetwood Mac.
We about to hit him where it hurts with this next one. All right, so I don't know. What else? You're just like 10 out of 10. What else?
So this is what it is, right? We check out a lot of classic stuff. I might not rock with every single song on a replay value for me personally, like audibly pleasing to me, because it is subjective. You have the objective thing we do is we break down the lyrics and analyze it. Like we're analyzing data in a sense. Lyrics are data. We're analyzing this stuff. That's the objective perspective with a hint of subjectivity. Me enjoying this song, that's enjoying. It's subjective. I'm really liking this style, this music. Yeah. I bet this influenced like many bands that I listen to later, like a Paramore, for example. This Stevie Nicks.
Yes.
Probably inspired Haley Williams, who I grew up listening to, loving. So, great.
I wanted to say this about the music at the end. This is very ironic to me. This is a moment of somewhat irony in the music, because I felt like, the lyrics, they were saying, chain, keep us together.
Yeah.
Chain, keep us together. But it started running fast, like you broke the chain. The music symbolized, yo, I broke the chain and I'm going off the rails. I'm just going fast. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what the music represented to me. I thought that was incredible, this duality that they showed in the lyrics versus the actual production with the tempo and everything. So, man, dude, I want you to hear this Dreams. Dreams is fire, bro. You like, well, I don't want to tell you what it is or not, you know, but just the fact that you are familiar with Stevie Nicks for Edge of 17 and not her work with Fleetwood Mac is almost blasphemy. It's a travesty.
I didn't know, man.
So I'm just like, let's just get it, man. When you said all that, I was like, yo, I can't, you know what I'm saying?
And if you don't love me now, you will never love me, girl. I can still feel
it's that trying to keep it together moment.
You don't love me.
Let's throw on Dreams,
I'm
bro.
liking this.
Get the audio. Get the album version.
And if you don't love me now, I'm rocking with this hook, everything on this song. You know I'm bumping this in the car later today.
Let's go.
It's just going to be a Fleetwood Mac fan right here. I'm going to get the merch too. Get that Fleetwood Mac shirt, rocking it in the next videos. I got to look into ordering that.
Lego.
Yep.